Hello, my name is Jim Mulaney from Sitek Process Solutions. Today is Thursday, May 21st, 2020. Happy birthday to Danielle Johnson. And then my birthday's tomorrow, May 22nd. So we have two birthdays this week. Today I'm doing a video source inspection on a customer's tool that was refurbished. It's a Verteq 1800. We do not give the name of our customers out on our videos because they're uploaded to our YouTube channel, but their PO number is 45005974. The Verteq spinner and dryer line, I'd like to talk a little bit about that before I run the demo. Approximately a year and a half ago, a little bit between a year and a half ago, we purchased the Verteq product line from Marteq, who was the owner of the product line. It's been a slow transition. The Verteq, we are experts in the semi-tool product line and experts in all the spare parts. The Verteq, the way that they did things was different. A lot of subcomponents that had to be built up into actual assemblies. All the tools so far we've refurbished have different configurations. So it's much more detailed than we thought getting into it. So we've been delayed on our first shipments. This is our third customer's refurbishment that we finally finished. We now have actually ramped up and finished 3 tools in 3 weeks. So we're coming up to speed and we're working on our 4th tool right now. So we feel comfortable that our slow knowledge we gained on the Verteq is starting to pick up speed now, especially with our spare parts. So we are the OEM now for Verteq. We have all the IP rights, the software rights, all the inventory, etc. So I just want to give you that input. At Sitek Process Solutions, we are also being very safety on COVID-19. Normally we have gloves and masks on. I don't have my mask on in the final test because you wouldn't be able to hear me very good talking, so I have it temporarily off. I won't go into our refurbishment program, but basically if you call us and want a quote or that specification, we can send it to you. We basically take the tool down, take the bowl out, send it out. We have a special processing that we do internal to Sitek and then a electropolish. And there's a lot of internal work that's done, parts replaced, things checked, and that's all part of our specification. Again, every Verteq seems to look different, unlike the semi-tool product lines, which they are very common tool to tool. So this one's been fully refurbished. It's gone through a lot of cycles. I'll talk about a refurbishment program when we're in the running it. So I'm just going to go ahead and start it and let it run. And we've got a typical SRD process here. It's a rinse, a purge, a high-speed dry 1, and a low-speed dry 2. And I'll talk about those a little bit later as we're running. So I'll start the tool, and then we can actually talk about what's going on. The 1800s have the pedals down below to open and close. I'm going to click that pedal. It also has, the Verteqs have very high purge compared to other rinser dryers. Okay, I'm going to close it now. And I'm going to open the other one just to show you. There we go. And I'm going to close it. Again, a customer would have just loaded their wafers if they were doing that. And let me close it. Different than the semi-tool product line, most Verteqs have H-bar out with the handle out. On 8-inch, that's pretty common, but on the rotors, they tend to do H-bar out versus H-bar in. Okay, so the customer just loaded. We won't be down anymore because this has been refurbished, so now it's up for production. That easy. So I'll just hit start, and I'll hit start. There we go. I've got a short 30-second rinse in for the process. In our testing, we run very long processes. We burn the tools in, but when we get down to the final video, we shorten the processes up because there's no reason to have a 20-minute video of doing a long burn-in process. So right now we're doing a rinse at 500 RPM, as you can see. Okay, we're going to start ramping up on the purge. What the purge is doing is blowing the water out of the DI nozzles. Okay, we're ramping up. These are customers' rotors, not ours. Part of the refurbishment was the tool itself. So we're going to go through that purge for about another, now we're in the high RPM. Unlike other rinser dryers, the high RPM only goes at 1200 RPM. So every rotor has harmonic at different RPMs. the customer will have to optimize their RPM. This might run best at 1150, but we're just showing you 1200. That's the max RPM you're allowed to program through the Verteq controllers. Okay, so while we're going into dry 2, which will be about 300 seconds, which will be 5 minutes. You'll see that in 9, actually down here, you'll see it in a second. All right, we're going to start ramping down, and we'll start ramping down. Okay, I'll talk about our refurbishment program. So on the Vertex, what we do is, again, we take the tools out, we start doing the rebuild of the components, we replace per our specification sheet different parts of the tool, different gaskets, different nozzles. We check heater blankets or the heater system. We check the heater blanket. We actually have to take the whole heater blanket off because to send it to our reprocessing in the back of our building and then send it out for electropolish, you can't have the heater blanket on. The tool is built in our dry manufacturing area with all of our other tools. It's gone through all of its dry testing there. It's brought into final test, checked out with the skins off, the shrouds off, make sure there's no leaks. We go through some multiple testing and quality control, and after 50 process runs of no errors, the machine is passed over to sales for the video. So I'll let this one run. I'll talk about our other products we offer. Our main product line has been the semi-tool spinner and strier. I'll show you a few systems right here that are getting ready to go. Here's a system for 8-inch that we're just finishing up to go to Europe. Here's a system that we just did a video on yesterday. We're waiting for the customer's acceptance for an 8-inch system in California. And here's a system this is a customer out of Texas that sends us their machines for a refurbishment. And we actually have 2 of their tools in-house right now to refurbish. This is how it comes in without any polygon because it's a customer's rebuild. So you can see all these tools will hopefully be out of final test by 2 of those by tomorrow, this one by early next week. And then we have a whole slew of another 6 to 7 double stack rinse and dryers in manufacturing that are right behind it to come into final test. We also do the Integris Floorwear HTC box washers. We are the U.S. specialty company on those. We have a lot of spare parts on our website. You can find those. We also do the high pressure mask and wafer cleaners. That would be the Ultra T, Ultratech, KNS, etc. We do different metrology tools, the 10-core particle counters. We do nanometrics tools, prometrics tools, Vico systems. We do high and low power microscopes, and we do etch and ash equipment. That would be your Branson etchers, your matrix etchers, and so forth. We also do quite a lot of photoresist pump repair, Cyborg, Millipore, IDI, also repair on controllers, and we also supply all those. Everything Sitek sells out of our inventory is fully refurbished with a full warranty. When we do a customer's refurbishment, we don't take any of their stuff off. We leave everything on there, what's going on. So we don't change out their poly per se unless they want to have that done separately. But in this case, it was just a simple refurbishment. Okay, we have about 2 minutes left to go. So on our website, we are slowly ramping up. I think we probably have 30 or 40 parts now of the Verteq product line. Our warehouse next door to us, we have all the spare parts we've acquired. We're in the middle of going through all the inventory, all the part numbers, getting them on our website, taking all the pictures and so forth. It's just a tedious process because there's literally thousands of parts we have to do this to. But we have on our website the main consumables. We have the windows. We have the door seals. We have refurbished motors now. We have spray nozzles. We have the heater elements. We have the anti-static modules. So we're starting off with the consumable type products first, and then we're going to get more into the assembly manufacturing products for our website. Okay. One thing that's a little bit different, and if you've seen our videos in the past, the wafers are spinning clockwise, unlike the semi-tool, which spins counterclockwise. So the rinser dryer is not running backwards. This is how the Verteq is opted to make their process at the time when they were building these new as a clockwise spin. At the end of the process, what I'll do in about 45 seconds, 50 seconds, I'll go ahead and open the doors. I'll feel for the hot end too. I'll also bring the wafers out, make sure they're dry before we end the video. This video will be uploaded again to our website. We'll send it to our customer for their acceptance, and hopefully they'll do that in a day or two. We already have the crating ready, and we're ready to get this ship back. All right, the bottom system will be done first in the 25 seconds. Alrighty, the bottom one will start winding down now. Top one will start winding down in RPM. The system has an indexer where it actually, the motor gets indexed a physical motor versus a rotor stop positioner. See, and you'll see it in a second. There we go, that one just uprighted. And that one uprighted. I'll open them both. It's gonna get kind of loud here because of the high flow rate of the Verteq. Okay, I can feel the hot end too. Hot end too. The wall pressure is close to 80 psi. Cassette's dry. Wafers look good. Cassette's nice and warm. Wafers are dry. Everything looks good. Let me close the doors here so it's a little bit quieter. Okay, so that will conclude this video source inspection of a customer's refurbished Verteq 1800 spin dryer. Again, my name is Jim Mullaney from Sitek Process Solutions. Today is Thursday, May 21st, 2020. Hope everyone's being safe from COVID-19. If you have any questions, feel free to call us at 916-797-9000 and talk to anyone in our sales organization. Thank you. Have a great day.